Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, we have a video for you on the Tyco Terrain Twister. This is actually a really cool toy. I had one a few years back that was blue when I first seen them come out anyway, so they've probably been out forever, but you know, we're going back, several years. Back then it was only about 60 bucks brand new. And now they actually, believe it or not, charge $120 for these beasts. But they are a lot of fun. I'll give them that. It's like a corkscrew system for the drivetrain, one on each side, and the body actually tilts up and down. They can go over many different types of terrain. They don't do very good on bare floors. Not so bad on rugs. Very lousy on concrete. They're kind of okay in the sand. Work extremely well in the snow. And really good out in the lake. You can actually just drive this thing right off the beach and into the lake and putt around and have fun, and it's a blast. So it's definitely an all-weather thing, and I really liked my last one. I was actually stupid and sold it. Should have kept it, and I always wanted another one, so I come across a deal and picked myself up a used one. Because 120 bucks, that was a little hurting. I wasn't prepared to spend that kind of money on the machine, considering what I paid for my first one originally. But the remote is actually quite neat. It's multi-position, so you do have left and right, forward, backward, and then you've got the in-between mode spots on the remote as well. So you've got a lot of different characteristics of what the corkscrews do. Now this thing is actually based on a real machine, by the way. You can look it up. There's actually a video of one on YouTube, and that's where the idea behind this came, with a corkscrew system. Not so much the rest of the body, but with a corkscrew system. Now this button here for forward and backward, that tilts the body, down or tilts it up. It has an on and off switch back here. One 9-volt battery for the remote. They do come with battery and charger. It's actually a pretty weird looking battery. It's a 7.2 volt battery. Pretty funky looking the way it sits inside the cabin area. You just pop the lid and throw this sucker in here and away you go. So just like that. Now, I wouldn't say this is a waterproof compartment. It's not really all that water resistant, but even when you're in the lake, you're well above water with this, so you don't have to worry about it, and you're not going to flip this in the water. Now we'll turn this on, So hit the down button, down, up, and I'm not going to run this on the table surface, but you can rotate the hat around for the different movements. It goes actually really quick side-to-side movement and does it really well. Forward movement's a little slower, and then of course you've got turning that you can do by doing all the in-betweens and stuff like that. So it does work actually really quite well. It's a very neat design concept. As far as quality goes, I mean, my last one I had, this one's not going to be any different because I haven't really changed anything other than really the paint job. But the quality of this thing is actually really decent for a toy grade machine. I would say it's worth 65 bucks brand new, but I would never pay $120 for something like this. It just doesn't have that much of a fun factor, if you know what I mean. But it does have a good range to it. The range is actually really good on it for toy grade, and this one here is actually in the 27 megahertz band, and I believe they do make a 49 megahertz band too. So, and there's a couple other companies that have actually made this as well, and you'll see that if you do a YouTube search. You'll find them made by Mattel, Tyco, and a couple other companies are actually making the same one. So you can pretty much be rest assured that even if you buy a different version of the same one, you're more than likely going to get the same quality aspects as the Tyco. And Tyco's the one that I have known about being the one that came out with it, but it could have been Mattel. I have no real idea on that one. But they do have different color choices and so on. So it is a lot of fun for kids, and believe it or not, even for an adult, this is actually a bit of fun, and it's a neat piece of technology to be able to play with and, you know, and study around, because this corkscrew thing is just, it's neat, you know, so it's pretty intriguing how it's done. But aside from all that, I mean, you know, if you take it in the lake, you know, just tilt it back when you're done, and any water that's left in there will drain out, and, you know, slap her back on the shelf, away you go. I've never tried it through mud and stuff, so I don't know how well it's going to go through the mud. I am going to do a video on this whenever it does decide to stop raining outside. I'll throw it on the grass and do a grass video, and then of course when the snow comes, I'll do a snow video for you and show you how it works on that. But I mean, when you look at the overall picture here, price is looking at brand new, okay, right now. Price is definitely, it's way too expensive at 120 bucks. Get it on sale when it's around the $60, $70 price range. That's a much better price to pay for it as a brand new machine. If you're picking one of these things up used, anywhere between 15 to probably no more than 30 bucks max, and that's as long as everything's with it and the battery is still good, etc. You can get extra batteries for these things, from what I understand. You know, so that's not a huge deal. You may be able to get another remote if you ever wear this one out, but I really can't answer that for sure. I'd have to actually go up to their website and see what's available for parts. But it is very durable, so it shouldn't break that easily on you. And even with a kid abusing this thing, they're going to have a tough time breaking it. And they'll have a lot of fun with it, even in the lake, using it like a boat type of thing. I took mine down to the beach actually a few years back when I still had my blue one, and you know, people are looking like, hey, an adult with a toy, come on. But you know what, it's a lot of fun. And this would actually make a good little RC rescue boat too, because you've got this back piece that you can actually carry the thing by to a degree. But you could hook a rope on here and whatever you needed and rescue your RC boat with it. Be a slow go at her, but you know, hey, beats that at building one. And at the same time, you can have a lot of fun in other weather conditions and terrains with it. So in the end, you know, quality, performance, price. The price is going to be the low kicker on this one. But as far as the rest of it goes, if we ignore the price tag altogether of what it costs new nowadays, I would say this is definitely a good solid 4 out of 5 in the toy grade class, for the fun factor, for the capabilities. Overall quality and performance is very good out of it. You know, so I would put that as a 4 out of 5 for all of that. If you were to include the cost of the price of this thing not being on sale, it would knock it down to a good 3 out of 5. You know, just because it is a little on the pricey side nowadays, and that's a little scary. But otherwise, if you get it on sale, we'll keep it at a 4 out of 5 if you get it on sale for about 60, 70 bucks. But otherwise, good little machine overall. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them, and do my best I can to answer them. I'm going to do a little bit more research through Tyco to see what all is available, and I'll let you guys know what I do find out, if anything. And just look for the the driving review videos to come up, as the weather cooperates, and we'll take it from there. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.